I asked if you were ready.
I was ready. And then I wasn't.
So let's start this off by, let's talk about your hair. It's a good thing to start.
Finally got a haircut for the first time ever in my life.
How does it make you feel?
Half the time I forget about it.
Yeah?
Until one of y'all laugh at me. And it's like, oh yeah, I got my haircut. I'm like, how about that?
That's what I was trying to explain, too, to everybody. It's not the fact that I'm laughing because I think it looks funny. Because I think it looks good. I really do.
Like,
it's just the fact, like I was telling Paul, I've been best friends with you for 25 years. And the only time you've ever gotten your hair cut was when you had a mohawk. And even that was a ridiculous haircut.
I mean, I've gotten a couple haircuts and shit.
Nothing like that.
Jail.
The Avatar.
Yeah, did the Avatar, did the mohawk.
Now you got a fade, G. Sick ass cut.
I never thought I'd see the day.
What do you think about the barbershop? It's a pretty fun atmosphere, isn't it?
It is. It really is. It's anything goes.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird because you go in there and you expect all this fucking yelling and cussing. And, like, there's yelling. But, like, right on the door in multiple spots, it says, like, no cussing. And, like, no one cussed, besides, like, hell or damn. Like, that was it. Yeah,
it's like a church to them. Like
it was, and that's exactly how it was in there. And then the pastor or reverend or whatever came in to get his hair cut, and oh my gosh, it was reverend this, or I think it was pastor. Oh, pastor this. Oh, pastor that. Like, God, geez, man. Like, I don't know. Do I call him pastor? Like, I don't know. What do I do here?
There's something about like black comedy that like I've just always loved, especially like the barbershop like type comedy, and like, dude, I don't even know, like black comedy movies I just think are fucking hilarious. Like, they're just so, I wouldn't say obnoxious, but it's just such a different style of comedy than like what white people. It's
different. It definitely is. It's an experience I would highly recommend. Like, dude, I don't know. It was a good time. I was laughing my ass off the whole time.
It's great. That's when
I was worried he was gonna fuck it up because like I was bouncing from laughing. Like it was a great time. It really was.
That's why when we used to hang out with Red all the time on Fridays, you'd be like, "Oh, I'm at the barbershop," and you'd be like, "This motherfucker takes like 2 hours there." That's why. He's going there just busting balls and shit. And especially for people like
I'm sure I could only imagine Red at a barbershop.
Absolutely.
I could only imagine.
Absolutely. And you're new to it, so I'm sure you didn't really say much to it.
Oh, no, I was. Like, I was all in it.
Oh, were you?
Well, let's get the whole experience. Like, I don't know. For one, they were going off about stuff that, like, I knew about. So,
yeah.
That definitely, like, it was perfectly set up. Like, I don't know. If I would have went there and I would have been the only person in there, I think it would have been a totally different experience. And I don't think I would have liked it as much.
I guess and no. But, I mean, like, that's the type of thing, too. It's just like the podcast. You talk about shit that people want to talk about. We talk about, it may not seem like it. It may seem mundane and our conversations kind of overlap, but like we kind of do talk about shit that people talk about.
I don't know. It was only me and my guy, and then it was the other barber that was there, this kid and his dad, and then Kelly was there. And it was the dad of the kid that was the one talking the whole time. And it was the other barber that was cutting the kid's hair that was kind of like talking shit to the dad. And I was egging the dad on, giving him like info and points to prove the other barber wrong. And my barber's just dying laughing, like not saying much the whole time, like throwing little spurts in there, here and there. And then like just kind of like throwing digs at the other barber too. Like everyone was ganging up on the one barber talking shit.
And that's what like, dude, like, that's why I was saying the other day too, like I don't want to get my hair cut by white women anymore, because first of all, like they try to, I'm not talking shit about them, I'm sure there's some good ones, there's good and bad in everything, but like how's your day, honey, how's work, blah blah blah. Like, no, come on, like you're distracting me from the fact that you're fucking my hair up right now.
Well, I don't know, each place serves its own purpose. I wouldn't necessarily send like a 80-year-old white woman to a black barber, and I wouldn't send, a 40-year-old or 50 or no, not a 40 or like a 14 or 15-year-old black black guy to like a white woman barber. Like I don't. It's just like each one kind of serves their purpose to their clientele.
Most people, there's a lot of people that
And
like
everyone's hair is different. Like you can't deny that.
most people can't even like cut black hair because it's so different. It's crazy. That's wild.
And that's the other thing I noticed is like, I don't know, when I shaved my head, like it was once to get the bulk and then once real quick to make sure you got it all. This motherfucker went over the same spots 30 fucking times with each, like he had 50 different things he pulled out to do my shit.
Because it's
like,
fading it.
I know, like it was intense, and like the whole time he faces you away, like you are not looking at what he's doing. Like I had no clue he took that much beard off until it was like done. We're done. Here you are, you know. And it's just like, oh fuck, man. Like you can't watch him fuck it up, you know. Like it's all a guess game, you know.
No, it looks good though. You gonna go back? You gonna go back to him?
Probably.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can get the same guy. It was like I'm thinking it was a new guy. Or like starting, like he'd been there for a year or something like that.
Well, usually when you find a barber, you stick with them. Because I'm pretty sure even the guy like Red goes to, like, he goes to the dude's house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like he follows him where he goes. Because it's just like, it's like a loyalty thing. And they know what's going to look good on you. Whereas in me, I go to a different person every time. So like they fuck the shit up. And because they don't know how my hair is, first of all. And second of all, they don't know how I wear my hair. So I don't know. I should go back to one of those.
Try my guy.
Fuck him down.
No, he like, from what I understand, the guy I went to, he just does walk-ins. He like kind of fills in when needed.
Yeah.
And like when I parked at the place, it said no walk-ins. We sat in the car. We were calling other places, and like this guy walked out of there and sat in his car. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to call this fucking place. So I called, another guy answered, and he walked out. I was like, yeah, you taking walk-ins? He was like, hold on. And he walked outside and handed the phone to the other guy, you know? And I was like, yeah, you doing walk-ins? He goes, how quick can you be here? I said, I'm literally in the parking lot looking at you right now. Like, he goes, all right, man, come on. So, like, he was getting ready to leave. He was kind of, like, sticking around because nothing was going on. But he was like, you know, as soon as I leave, someone will come. So he was like, he was outside smoking a cigar. And then that's when I called. Like, so, cool guy. Don't know his name.
Did you flex it on your date? Like, hey, you like my new hair?
No.
Did you even bring it up?
I did. She knew.
Yeah,
I told her I was going before I went.
I was gonna say, motherfuckers, did you tell her it's the first time you've ever gotten a haircut?
I did, and then I told her you laughed at me hysterically, and she said that it looked all right. So
I laughed at you because I've never seen it before. Never in my life would I have thought I would have seen you with a fucking fade.
No.
At the beard trim, that's one thing. It's the fade that gets me.
I know. I know. It's a trip, isn't it?
But it looks good on you. It really does.
I still don't know how I feel about it.
It looks good.
I don't know. I'd rather just buzz it and be done. I don't like to keep getting my hair done. I like to low maintenance as possible.
Yeah.
Shave it as close as it'll go without being bald.
We'll just take a little bit more off the top.
Or just shave it.
Look good for the girl. Look good for the bitches. A good haircut can get bitches. At least that's what Luis says.
Then why he's so ugly?
He got a good haircut.
He's still got no bitches though, so that like does not prove his point.
Oh man. He got bitches, they're just men. I want to suck your dick.
Wow.
So what did you think about Lollapalooza? In the midst of COVID.
I didn't really like keep up to date on it. I saw there was some naked man that like
did I show you that?
No, it just randomly popped up on Facebook.
EDM Chicago. Shout out to EDM Chicago.
A whole bunch of people getting scammed.
Yes. You know, and I think I've been a part of that group now for like 6-7 years maybe. It's been a while. And just to see people get scammed the same way over and over again
By the same people too, like
oh, it's hilarious.
but honest to God, it's not just there. Like I'm a part of a couple glass groups, and some guy, I don't know, bought some pieces of glass or whatever it was, and then was going on and on about how he got scammed by this person and blah, 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 what should he do? And then, like, one dude, he was like, within 45 seconds, I quick searched this person's name, and he like, screenshotted 4 different things about how do not buy anything from this person, they're scammed. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
dude,
it's
they
right
were
there.
all, for the most part, within the last month to 2 months.
It's
you know?
all right there. And,
Like,
dude, like...
all you had to do is a quick Google search. Like, if nothing pops up, then ask in the group. Like,
I would never, ever...
are they going to get offended? And if they get offended, then you don't want to buy from them anyway.
Exactly.
Like, there's a reason why they got offended.
I would never... I'd say I've never bought something online that I use, like Venmo or Cash App.
I have.
No, I'm good on that.
I have a couple times. I don't know. I tend to trust people on smaller transactions
No, fuck
to
you.
an extent.
I don't care. It's my money. I worked hard for it. I'm not giving it to you.
Part of the reason is because I have a thing against PayPal. We're not going to get into that, but
We've already explained your problem and how it was your stupidity.
I don't like PayPal.
Because
I don't give a fuck.
of why it doesn't
Fuck
work.
PayPal.
You can't.
I sold my motorcycle. The dude paid me on Zelle.
Thank God.
That was not my fault. It was sold as is.
Fucking scammer.
Fuck you. I said, hey, man, pretty sure there's a noise coming from the bottom end. It sounds like metal on metal.
And no, that man said it was the plastics.
Oh, no, it sounds like the plastics are smacking. Okay. I don't think so. But if that's what you think, whatever.
I can't believe it blew up on the way home.
On the way home. I told them, I don't know if I'd beat on it. Even if it is just plastics, they can fly off. I would not beat on it on the way home. Like,
Yeah. And the fact that he wanted his money back, like, you made it very clear. I get it. Shit like that sucks, and that's happened to me before, and has it happened to you before where you spent a lot of money and shit broke immediately?
yeah.
It sucks, but, like, you were warned. Take the L.
Yeah. No, it does. It sucks. And, like, I've said something to the people, like, damn. You know, like, not give me my money back, but, like, damn, this is what happened. You know, like,
Yeah.
at least, I don't know, have a little pity party with me. You know, like, be like, damn, man, that sucks. Like, I know it does. Thank you, you know.
There was a chick in one of the Mazda groups that I'm in. She was talking about something was wrong with her car stalled, and she pulled the spark plugs, and the fucking spark plug was hammered, like hammered. It was clearly metal on metal. Piston was slapping the fuck out of it, and people were, just change the spark plugs. Y'all are clearly not mechanics. Like that's not just like a common thing. You don't just pull a spark plug and it looks like that.
No.
And she was like, oh, I bought it 2 weeks ago, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, that sounds like a case you got. Like, at the end of the day, that's what it is. She was like, well, it worked fine for 2 weeks. And I was like, yeah, well, that's...
Or it was just one of them, it let go in those 2 weeks.
Yeah. But that shit doesn't just happen.
Yeah, but...
I'm talking about, like, you don't just pull a spark plug and it's beat to shit and you put a new spark plug in and a different outcome's going to happen.
No. No, usually not. No, I can agree with that. No. But, like, I don't know, the whole got, like, yeah, it could be. That's 50-50 on that, And I only say that because shit like that happens at the shop all the time. Literally, actually, just yesterday.
It's explosions in a controlled environment. Of course shit like that can happen. And I really don't think people understand that about motors.
That it's like a miracle that your motor runs every second of the day.
Dude, I was thinking about that. We were leaving.
Not even a miracle, but like, you know how much shit.
Absolutely. We were
like, it's simple, but it's not.
We were leaving Walmart and I was just looking at all the cars and I was like, it is just an amazement that all of these cars that have been on the road for like 30 years run. Like,
yeah.
And then on the way home, like, I'm just thinking all the cars now that I have to drive 2 fucking hours away, like, it's a miracle that these cars all run.
One thing that kind of is weird to me is that, like, all the near-death experiences you literally have every single day, every time you pass a car, that's technically a near, like, you are within that much of another car, you know? And, like, the fact that we all drive everywhere and, like, everyone, for the most part, sticks to, like, what they're supposed to be, to, like, I don't know, man, that's kind of weird. Like, we're all traveling 60, 70, 80 miles an hour everywhere, like, all it would take is and, like, I could fuck you up, like, I don't know, that's weird to me. Like, everyone just kind of has a mutual
respect.
like, I don't know, like,
Yeah, no, you're putting a lot of trust in strangers.
Everyone, every day.
Yeah, yeah.
Every time you get in a car.
And that's what's crazy.
Weird.
Like even I can say it myself. Like I don't respect that. And it's like motherfuckers are on their phones. Nobody's paying attention. You know, and it's definitely something I've been trying to do better about. But like I don't know, man.
I'm hardly ever on my phone. I don't know. I did for a little while, and then, dude, I don't know. Even when I first started driving, I don't know if you remember, like me and John, we were very, very big on don't even touch your phone. Like, motherfucker, you call me, I might answer it, and I'll call you. Like, I'll call you back when I'm done. Like, I'm driving. I need to be paying attention. You know, like, dude, I don't know, man. And especially like, I don't know, man. People die all the time in car accidents. Like, it happens every single day. Like, be a part of another statistic because your cell phone, like, dude, fuck you. I don't know, man. Out of all the dumb shit I've done in my life, I'm not gonna go out in a car accident because I wasn't paying attention. Like, that's just, I don't, it doesn't sit right with me. I don't know. Fuck you. Fuck you if I'm gonna die because you weren't paying attention. Like, or we both weren't paying attention. Like, I don't know, man. I almost had someone hit me today. Like, just, I don't know. It's, and I attract stupid drivers. I have to pay attention. I have to. Like, I don't know what it is with me and other people on the road. I have to pay attention. I'd have been killed 10 years ago. Like, I can't do it.
What would you do if I died tomorrow? How long would you mourn for?
Oh, dude, it would fuck me up for a long time. Dude, honest to God, like, it's a weird thought in my head, but, like, there'll be random times in the day, like, at least once a week, that, like, I'll think about you or my mom dying. Like, what my life would be like, randomly. Like, something great, like, you'll come and save my ass. And it's like, damn, dude, like, what if Phil died tomorrow? What would I have done? Or, you know, like, what if he died yet? Like, what would I, like, I don't know, man. And, like, it depresses me a lot. And, like, I really need to stop doing that to myself. But, like, I don't know, man. What? It fucks with me.
How long do you think, like, I'm talking severe mourning
I don't know.
depression. Like,
I guess we'll find out.
You thinking like a year?
I was just telling Kelly the other day, I have this thing that, like, I have to be the one that dies first.
That's not happening, boss.
I have to be.
It's not.
I'm like, dude, that's not. Fuck you.
Kaylee says that shit all the time, too, because I'm, you know, a couple years older than her. She's like, I'm fucked. You're going to die before me. Yay. Nah, fuck that. Yeah.
Like, if you're on your deathbed, like, I'll just crash into a tree. Like, fuck you, motherfucker. You thought I'll leave you like a note or like a candle or some shit that'll burn after a certain amount of time, and at the bottom of the candle it'll be like, fuck you if you're dying first, or like some dumbass shit. Fuck you. I'll see you in hell, motherfucker.
No, it is a weird thing to think about, because, like, I don't know, even, like, with life...
I was just thinking about it yesterday with my dog. I let my dog upstairs. Like, dude, motherfucker, we don't ever let the dogs upstairs because of the previous dog, and, like, it was pissing on the carpet, it was ruining a whole bunch of shit upstairs, and so, like, my dad just said, no, like, no more dogs upstairs. Like, we're not ruining this house. Like, it's not that old, blah, blah, blah. So, like, I don't know, like... I'm at home all the time, but, like, I don't see my dog because it's downstairs. Like, motherfucker, come upstairs, you know? Like, You're not going to be, like, you're going to die one day, and I'm going to regret it, you know? Like, get your ass upstairs. And, like, had a moment with the dog yesterday, like, oh, got all fucking sad and shit.
Yeah, that's such a weird...
Why do I do that to myself? I don't know. I do it all the time.
That's such a weird, like, lifestyle change, especially for me. Because it's always, live in the moment. Go do the thing. Go do that. And now I've started saying no. And, like, no, I'm not doing that. Obviously, because you've been calling me brand new all the time. But, like, it's different when there's, like, a serious relationship that also includes, like, a little kid.
Oh, I know. Like, I'd say probably 85 to 90% of the time I'm just busting your balls. No, I know. But there is, like, that 10%, like, motherfucker.
It's weird.
Let's go now. Like, you are acting kind of brand new. Even Paul's grandpa was talking shit the other day. Like, I went over there randomly, and he's talking, oh, where the fuck did fucking Goat go? Oh, he's acting brand new. And I was like, dude, no shit. No shit. Get the fuck out of here.
No, and that's... Glass blowing is your thing. I'm not. To be completely honest, I wasn't that interested to start doing it, and I'm still not that interested and sold on doing it now. I just don't care to do it.
I don't know. It's so much fun.
Yeah, to you though.
Oh, I know.
I have shit. I write music. You don't find that fun and entertaining,
Not at all.
you know?
Not at all.
So,
But if you said, hey, motherfucker, you want to come listen to me? I don't know. I've sat up there with Dennis for a couple hours. Like, it's entertaining for a while. Like, all right, like, make a dumbass noise. Like, but I distract you.
that's
Like,
the thing. Yeah. And that's
I be asking too many questions and telling you to do too many stupid things.
and it's because of that, like, and Glassblowing's not the same in that respect even, but like because of music, I've learned a lot of my shit on my own. Dennis taught me how to use certain shit, but like when I would ask him some shit, he'd just be like, it's just how it's done, and it's how I do it. And you could tell, like, he was getting upset and be like, oh, put that there, blah, blah, blah. And you could just tell. It's why he always wrote music by himself. I get it. I totally get it now. And it is. It's just distracting. So, like, because of that, I apply it to other things. And it's like, well, these motherfuckers I'm going to be asking them everything, and they're going to be trying to do something. It's just going to be annoying as fuck. But it's not, and I've told myself it's not for glassblowing.
it can be sometimes. It's not so much now that we have two torches.
Yeah.
Because now I'm not standing there and like giving myself anxiety and blah
Yeah.
blah blah. I'm trying to show you and jump on versus I could just literally hop on another torch and still show you.
Yeah.
You know, like,
I
I don't know. It's a different. Like me and Paul were doing it, kind of bouncing shit back and forth as we were rolling. You know, and I don't know. It was a lot nicer.
It's just another hobby.
It is. And it's expensive.
Yeah, that's a very, very expensive hobby, especially considering, like, I think I stuck to paintball, and I think I'm going to stick with paintball. I love it. I really
I'm
do.
probably not going to go as much as you guys.
I love it. You
Just for the
haven't.
simple fact that, well, you guys go when I'm at work. Like, I
know.
can't call every Saturday. Like, I'm calling this Saturday off. Like, to go help fucking Steven move.
Yeah, I was never asked to help either, so. I'm not.
You can come if you want.
I had a graduation party to go to.
I think, because I told you about it and you said something about that. I was going to say you had something to do anyway.
No, that was before I knew about the graduation party.
No.
And I also thought moving was next Saturday, so I was gonna go.
he was calling me to help move because he needed a truck and trailer. That's why I thought he only called me. Then I found out a couple days later that they already had a U-Haul. Like, oh, okay.
Nah,
All right, even better. Fuck it.
Chance just really don't like me. It's cool.
I guess.
It's fine.
Fuck you then.
Whatever. It's
At least
fine.
you ain't got to move.
Exactly. I'll be drinking wine at home,
Lucky you.
not moving.
I'll be smoking weed. That'd be nice. That's about it.
It's not my thing.
I know. Then you can't. Be.
Yeah, I had to do.
Imagine not being able to smoke in a recreational legal state.
That does sound a little ridiculous
It's all right. I was there.
when you put it that way. But I had to take a DOT, like drug test.
Mhm.
I passed. And it like
Didn't even have to worry or nothing.
yeah, I don't know.
It wasn't an oh shit moment.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of an accomplishment for me because every other time, like, dude, Sugar Steel was.
It's a weird. It's a weird. I know. You remember when I got called? Remember?
No, I still kind of worried a bit. I don't know. It's just something about like.
Oh, there's always. It's like when you get pulled over. Even though you got nothing on you, there's nothing
Yeah.
like you got no warrants, none of that bullshit. Like you're still that just on edge, heightened, not even heightened alert, like just
Yeah, and
nervous.
and my thing was like,
what if? What if there is something? You know, what if I don't know?
What if somebody
I don't know.
drugged
What
me?
if I ate a fucking poppy seed bagel and they're gonna get me on heroin? Like,
oh, my thing was is just because I've literally everybody around me smokes, and I was like, damn, like, what if I am getting like slight bits in, like, I am getting kind of high from how everybody around me is smoking. That's the only thing that kind of worried me, and I was like, yeah, but I don't think the traces will be enough.
it's not
there.
often enough.
Yeah.
Especially not anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, think of how often you're on us when you smoke anymore, or when we smoke.
She smokes too.
I guess you're right. You're very right.
But yeah, I don't know. It was a nice feeling to know, like, I'm not gonna get a call in 4 days saying like, hey, why is there methamphetamines?
Sir, you got some explaining to do. I thought this was test drug, not drug test.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a nice feeling, but this training is kicking my fucking ass, though. My body is very sore.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's a lot.
I just couldn't imagine being bent over all day.
It's a lot.
Honest to God.
And then it's 2 hours of driving.
I mean, I guess I'm bent over all day, aren't I? Although, I don't know, it's not all day. Even still, like, I get to lean on a car. Like, it's not bent over under my own strength.
I mean, I can do it at my own pace, but it's one of those things where, like, I have 2 weeks to learn it, 2 weeks to kind of perfect it.
Why can't you get down on one knee?
You can't. Because
Like, hover over the bar, one knee up, one on your knee.
Because the bar's, like, this high.
It's too high to do it.
Yeah. And so
you couldn't do it in, like, a squatting. Why can't you sit in the bar?
Because the bar gets hot as fuck.
I guess you're right.
No, I've tried, and this is the easiest way to do it, because then you can see, like, you literally look down on it.
I mean, I'm sure you've
go
tried
around.
a whole bunch of different ways.
Oh,
I'm sure.
I have.
I believe you.
No, I've never sweat this much in my life. I've never drank this much water in my life.
That's the other thing. It's kind of amazing what you can put your body through as long as you, like, know what's going on and stay hydrated.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you could push yourself through some pretty extreme fucking heats and stupid shit like that. Like, when it was real extremely hot, like, I'd work all day and then go stand in a 110-degree garage over a flame, like, and as long as I was up on, like, it's hot. Don't get me wrong. It's hot. It sucks. But, like, as long as I was up on water, I felt fine.
Yeah.
You know, like, it was hot, you know, and I was sweating.
Hydration is like everything. Yeah. You don't really even have to eat. When it's hot as fuck out, I don't even want to eat.
I usually try to nibble, like, here and there bites, you know. I try to find something that's cooler or just room temperature.
But a lot of that's mind over matter to begin with anyways. And even the dude that said it first, he was like, I don't want to hear you complain. I don't want to hear you bitch. Like, everybody's done this. Like, the first couple days are gonna suck ass. But, like, your body gets used to the positions, and it's kind of muscle memory, and then you just go from there. But
and you got to build those muscles.
Absolutely. These are muscles I haven't used in fucking ever.
Yeah.
What the fuck just squats? I'm not taking a shit in the woods for 8 hours a day. Like, how do you build those muscles?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. My fucking ass cheeks of steel here soon.
I don't know. I was just thinking about it. Everyone's bitching about it being hot. And, like, yeah, no, it sucks. I would rather be in the AC, but, like, I don't know. Oh, it's too hot to do this.
It's really
Stay
not.
hydrated, motherfucker. And then it's not.
That's,
you know,
yeah.
Like, it can be done. Like, I get it. Yes,
not,
if you can push it off, absolutely push it off. Don't don't go fucking beating yourself when it's hot.
Just take breaks and drink water. It's really not that bad. The heat's also never bothered me, so I'm not really the, you know.
And then I did, like, during concrete, though, that was a double-edged sword with the hydration, though. You drink too much too quick, like, you're puking right away. Like, there was a fine line there. You had to, like, sweat so much to be able to drink so much, otherwise you'd make yourself sick.
I'm telling you what, those liquid IV things too are fucking a godsend.
I really wish I would have had something like that back then.
Fucking godsend. Because I finish a well, I take, you know, a couple sips, put it down, and go again. I'm sweating profusely, but, like, like, my head, when I used to get really hot and, like, overworked, my head would start to throb. You know what I mean? It doesn't do that with that shit.
I don't know if I would. Do you drink one every single time, like, the entire day?
No.
I was going to say, I don't know if I would. No, I would do, like, one right when you start, and then, like, one, like, even halfway through the day.
After lunch.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
And then just water. Because otherwise I don't know, man. There's got to be some, there's...
It's just vitamins.
Is it? I was figuring, like, sugar and shit. And even vitamins, though. You figure you're kind of, in an essence, like, boiling the water down and, like, sweating it. You know, figure something in a pan and you're boiling it down. You're boiling just water down, it comes into nothing. You're boiling it with something in it, it's going to come all nasty and concentrated. You know, I don't know if that, that applies, but that's how I think of it.
The vitamins get absorbed into your body and, like, your streams and stuff.
Yeah, or do you just piss it out? Because you're just cycling it so quick.
Well, my body does that anyways because of my hyperactive thyroid and all that shit. And, like, my high-efficient kidneys. I'm like a sports car fucking model of human with bad teeth.
Get you in, get you out. No time to stand around here.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. That's all you ever do with vitamins when you're done anyways. You piss them out, like, if you take too many. Speaking of that...
That's the weirdest thing, to piss. Like, I don't know. You drink water to live, and then you just piss it out. Like, I don't know. That's weird to me. Why do we do that?
It's like the waste. That's a really good question.
But, like, it also makes the whole water cycle go round. Like, you piss it out, and it evaporates into the clouds, and then it rains back down on you. Like,
So, I'm not going to
all that water that's being rained down on you was piss at one point in time.
I'm not going to name any names or anything. You'll know who I'm talking about just by how I'm talking about them. But he or she wasn't, like, feeling the best mentally. And I was like, well, why don't you take some vitamins for that? Like, you know, it's a chemical imbalance in your body. And I tried to explain, you know, my whole spiel about depression, and it's a chemical imbalance. There's something wrong. Take something to fix it. And they were like, no, that shit doesn't work. And I was like, you know, they don't want to get like a prescription, whatever. I understand that because I don't either. And then they take vitamins to strengthen their hair and nails, though. Why wouldn't you take vitamins to strengthen your mind? Right? Or am I like dumb for thinking that?
I see where you're going.
Like, if your hair is brittle and weak, you take a
and
vitamin.
you could take it for your blood, you could take it for your heart, you could take it for your kidneys, you could take it for everything else in your body.
Why would
Although, I don't know, does it work? All that stuff that you're actually taking, how much of it actually works?
the fucking hair shit works.
And how much of it overlaps from one vitamin to the next? Because each one isn't, like, vitamin B usually isn't just strictly vitamin B. It's got other shit in it. Or most people take multivitamins that got a whole bunch of shit. So if you're taking a multivitamin for this, a heart thing for this, and a mind thing for this, how many of those ingredients actually overlap?
I mean, I'm sure they do, but again, like, you can't be harmed by having too many vitamins. It's like
Why not?
You just can't. Your body just expels it as waste. It takes what it needs and then expels the rest as waste.
I don't know. I don't know if I can believe, because too much anything is not good for you. I don't care what it is.
Do you want to try this? I will take massive amounts of, like, vitamin D every day, and we'll just see what happens.
You'd have to take a whole bunch. You'd take, like, a whole bunch of different vitamins. It couldn't just be one.
Okay, well, let's fucking find me a vitamin regimen, and I'll just take a shit ton. And let's see.
You know how much that would cost?
I'm sure we can find some program where it's like $40 a month.
Yeah, well, and then to take a whole shit ton, you'd have to times that by like 3 or 4. Like, so now you're talking 100, like fucking what, 40, 80, it'd be $160 a month if you times it by 4.
Okay, so instead of doing a shit ton, I'll just find some vitamins that people speak highly of, mental, whatever, hair shit, mental shit, heart shit, and I'll just take them all. And I'll do it for 90 days, let's say.
Well, at that point, why don't you just find, like, superfruits?
Because,
and just
yes,
eat.
you can do that, but, like, vitamins are easier. You just stick it in your mouth and eat it. I'm not tracking down superfruits.
I mean, it's not, like, an avocado. That's a superfruit.
Yeah, it tastes
or
like dog shit.
vegetable or whatever the fuck it is. Like,
no, I'm just saying.
Drink them nasty-ass T's Louise drinks.
Kombuchas or whatever? That's not the same thing.
Why not?
That's not the same thing. That's for your biome in your stomach.
Oh. Well, it's good for you.
It's shit water, literally.
Well, take a whole bunch.
No.
Yeah, no, take a whole bunch, a whole shit ton of it, and we'll see what happens.
No, those aren't vitamins. You remember the South Park episode with the fucking Tom Brady shit?
It's probiotics.
You remember the episode with Tom Brady shit?
Yes, the perfect shit.
That's what that is.
Yes.
My stomach's fine.
Is it?
Yep. Well, I'm dead serious. Why don't you try it with me? Let's get 90 days worth of...
I actually do take vitamins. Not like 110% regularly, but at least twice a week. I used to take them every single day, and now I do it at least twice a week. Not a whole... It's not like a multivitamin, but I take melatonin, and like it's just a random whole bunch of Bs.
Vitamins don't really work unless you continuously take them, too, if I'm not mistaken.
I figure some is better than none.
You're right.
But, you know.
Let's do it. Let's do like 90 days. Let's start like next week, just so we can go and get them. 90 days. We'll pick out, you can do whatever vitamins you want, and we'll come back and I'm dead serious. I really do want to try
I'm trying to think, like, I don't know. Are we anyone that you want, or are we picking the same thing?
It's up to you. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Well, we'll do. How about we do some research on it and we find like the best of the best vitamins that you could possibly get.
I'm not spending a ridiculous amount of money on this.
90-day supply. Who knows? This could change our fucking lives.
Yeah, and then I'm stuck spending all this money.
Quality of life.
I mean, you're not wrong. I was just thinking, like, motherfucker, if it works. But I don't know. What if it's a placebo? Although, I don't know. We'll see.
Well,
I mean, usually placebos don't work on me. I'm usually, I don't know.
Even if it's a placebo, your quality of life is still better.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Is it not worth that money then?
You are not wrong. That's my whole argument with religion. Like, motherfucker, if it works for you, it works for you.
Absolutely. I'm jealous of you.
Some people need it.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't give a fuck. Some people need it.
Oh, well. All right, we'll be doing 35 minutes. I think that's a good place to end it. We'll do some research on vitamins. I'm dead serious. I really do want to do this.
All right.
Why not? But, like, we have to... I mean, we're decently healthy now compared to what we were a year ago. I mean, I drink a lot of pop now.
I'm down 100 pounds.
Yeah, you are. And fuck it, yeah, we'll just try vitamins, and I mean, we eat decently healthy now. I'll try to cut back on pop again. I definitely think it's gonna make a difference in 3 months.
Usually only have pop if I go out to eat.
Well, see, my thing is now I'm drinking so much water that, like, the change of pace is nice.
I will every once in a great while.
So,
but 95% of the time I'm drinking water. But
alright, let you go do your thing.
alrighty, on that note.
On that note,
Go on, get.
peace. Oh, I have both mice here. What am I doing?
You fucking up.